Pete and Fran podcast presents Sketchibit, the sketch show written by you. You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and this next one is especially for the lovely Elizabeth, who is on a saline drip in recovery after losing 12 stone following gastric band surgery. Here's Finn Lizzie.
Mandy Smith to see Dr. Henderson, please.
Take a seat, Miss Smith. So, what can I do for you?
Well, Doctor, I've got a constant pain in my right wrist.
Okay, roll up your sleeve and I'll have a look. What work do you do?
Well, I spend a lot of time on the phone.
Oh, you work in a call centre.
Nah, not exactly.
You're a PA?
Nah, I'll give you a clue. I spend a lot of time waggling the telephone and wagging my finger.
You're some sort of telephone engineer?
Nah, silly. I'm one of the girls on Babeland. You know, the satellite channel.
Oh, good Lord. It's not a channel I'm all that familiar with.
Watching my channel is nothing to be ashamed of, you know.
I'm sure it isn't. But I don't watch that sort of thing, thank you. I'm happily married with 3 children.
Most men watch it when their wife and kids have gone to bed.
Oh, well, not me. I spend my nights working on my medical journal and definitely not watching Babes on Heat.
My channel's called Babeland. Babes on Heat is the X-rated channel.
Oh, sorry. Slip of the tongue.
Slip of the Tongue's the triple X-rated channel.
Well, anyway.
Your laugh, don't laugh sound familiar.
I believe you're suffering from repetitive strain injury.
Do you ever suffer from that when watching my channel?
Anyway, I'll prescribe you some painkillers. Thank you for coming in, Miss Smith.
You call me Angel. That's my babe name on the channel. Angel Delight.
Is it? Oh, well, just a lucky guess, yes.
I never use my real name. Just like most of our callers don't use their real names. Isn't that right, Dr. Whopper Chopper?
Well, yes, quite. You know what, Miss Smith? I'm going to prescribe you free physiotherapy with Booper for life, as well as a case of champagne, some Jimmy Choos, and a 3-month trip to Ibiza, all on me.
Oh, cool. Thanks, babes. See you later, babes.
Phew, that was a close one. Now, back to reality.
George Reynolds to see Dr. Whopper Chopper, please.
Bugger. You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and coming up shortly, we've got a request for Samuel, who's just come round in the recovery ward after successfully becoming Samantha. It's AC/DC. You'll join me, John Flotsam, here with Sonia Cox, the England women's football team's star player. Sonia, you must be devastated at crashing out of the World Cup so early on. Tell me, what went wrong?
What do you mean, John?
You got beat 5-0. Your mind on what to make for your husband's tea?
No, I'm not married, and we won.
Really? Oh, it's definitely watching the match, definitely. 5 glorious goals for the Blues. Reds.
Our strip is white.
And I must say you've got it remarkably clean. Was it your turn to wash the girls' leotards this week? What do you use? Daz? Anyway, your first goal. Incredible. You danced around a defence like a divorcee round a handbag.
I didn't score.
No, but you set one up.
I doubt it. I'm the goalie. Look, big gloves.
Oh, right. I thought you just wore those because you'd forgotten your hand cream. So, that save, eh? Can you talk us through it?
Not much to tell. The ball just trickled slowly along the ground into my arms. It was the only time I touched the ball.
You had a rather nasty collision with the centre forward at one point.
Yes, I've been in to see the opposition coach, and they've told me that it looks like a bad one. Unfortunately, she's had several breaks.
Oh, that's sad. Nails take weeks to grow.
She's broken her scapula.
Never mind, I'm sure she can use something else to make a fry-up. So, now that you're through to the group stage, are you looking forward to Argentina in the next round?
Do you know anything about football?
Not really. I wanted to be an opera singer. Travel the world and perform with the greats in Milan, Sydney, Skegness.
And do Nessun Dorma?
Who does she play for?
Forget it. And by the way, what are you even doing in here? It's the women's changing room.
I don't know. I only came in to borrow a cup of sugar. You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and we'd like to send our best wishes to Leslie, who's stuck in A&E after a particularly vicious curry. This is Fat Les and Vindaloo, followed by Johnny Cash and Ring of Fire.
Good evening, mate. Welcome to Chicky Chicken. What can I get you?
Yeah, all right, mate. Can I get a deluxe chicken bucket, please? Hang on. I remember you. You were my bank manager. Oh, my God. My old bank manager's working in Chicky Chicken. How the mighty have fallen.
Yes, well, needs must and all that. Brexit and job restructuring haven't been kind to me. Anyway, is there anything else I can get for you? Maybe you'd like to upgrade your chicken bucket to a royalties gold bucket.
You what?
Or maybe you'd like to order a second high-interest chicken bucket with us.
You're not in banking now, mate. You can't send me any more letters about me overdraft. I'm going to take a photo of you and show everyone. Ah, your floor's fucking wet. My ankle.
If you've had an accident that wasn't your fault, you won't be able to work, so you could qualify for a reduction in your mortgage payments. I'm Sebastian. I empty the bins and mop the floors here at Chicky Chicken, but I used to be a mortgage advisor with Northern Rock.
Get me an ambulance.
Okay, but you may be interested to know that Chicky Chicken's shares rose 1% this morning. Would you like me to fill in the forms while you wait for an ambulance?
Why don't you both sod off, you stupid bankers?
You're an utter spoilsport. Okay, out the way please, paramedic coming through. Now, what happened?
I think my ankle's broken.
Really? Well, you won't be able to go back home. Maybe you'd like to sell your property with me. My name's Craig, I'm a former estate agent, and I would offer you a 20% reduction in my commission rate. Here's my card.
You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and our next song is for Mike, who's attending the genitourinary department. It's Jerry Lee Lewis with Great Balls of Fire.
I've got a job for you, Lenny. Mickey Collins has been disrespectful with my family, yeah? And as my henchman, I want you to find Mickey, capture him, tie him up, torment him, do him in, put him in a pair of concrete boots and throw him in the river. You understand?
Oh yeah, I see where you're coming from, boss, but don't you think that's a bit, last year?
You what?
Well, I mean, we need to move with the times, boss. No one ties people up anymore.
Don't they?
Nah. The trouble is, since 50 Shades of Grey, people like being tied up. Mickey Collins would love me to tie him up upside down in a disused warehouse. He's probably waiting for me right now, blindfolded with a Zatzuma in his gob, wearing a snakeskin leather thong.
No way.
Yeah. Also, the concrete boots are a no-go. Aggregate's a bugger to recycle. Landfill site's got a zero-tolerance policy on concrete.
Yeah?
Yeah, boss. Yeah, it'd be far more effective to delete Mickey Collins from your Facebook friends, spam his Yahoo account, hijack his Twitter page, give him negative feedback on eBay. He'd hate all that.
Are you insane, Lenny? That's bullshit. I want you to trap him, drill him, cut him up into 1,000 pieces and feed him to the pigs. Do you hear?
No can do, boss. According to the Department of Agriculture, Environment and Rural Affairs, the practice of feeding waste meat to farm animals is not permitted anymore.
No.
I'm afraid so, boss. Swine fever and all that. It'd be far safer to go into the gents' toilets and Weatherspoons and write Mickey Collins' mum is a slag on the wall.
No, Lenny. I want you to take him for a drive, mess him up, damage him, chop him up, burn him, send the ashes to his family. You understand?
Where are you thinking of burning him, though?
The usual place, of course. The back seat of an old Ford Focus round the back of Ronnie's scrapyard in Croydon.
Oh.
What now?
Well, Section 79, Part 3, Paragraph 7 of the Croydon Borough Council Environmental Protection Act of 2012 clearly states that although public bonfires are permitted, the smoke must not substantially interfere with someone's property.
So what does that mean?
Well, my auntie Pat lives by the scrapyard. If she's got her washing out and I'm burning Mickey Collins, she's going to be livid.
Okay, have it your way. I want you to go round Mickey Collins' house, draw a massive cock and balls on his wheelie bin.
Yes, it's more like it, boss. You're learning. I knew you could do it.
Now get to it, Lenny. No more excuses.
Yes, boss. Right away. Consider it done, boss. Oh, and when I'm drawing the giant penis on the bin, can I have a water-based permanent marker? Fumes from the old ones make my head go all fuzzy. Cheers, boss.
You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and for all those residents in the mental health unit, here's the Princess of Pop, Kylie Minogue with I Just Can't Get You Out of My Head.
Oh, hi, Jeff. Good to see you. You haven't met Arabella? Arabella, this is Jeff.
Hello, Arabella. She doesn't say much.
Yeah, she's a ghost. The ghost bride of Borrowdale.
Oh, and you've invited her around for dinner?
Not really. She doesn't need to be invited.
Not being a vampire, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, we thought about an exorcism. Excuse me, Arabella, but it seems so ghostish for the 21st century. She's no bother, really.
Won't eat much either.
No, she gets a small plate of food, just to feel included. Jeff, I wouldn't stare. If she stares back, you could, well, die.
Die?
Ever so slightly, yes.
I don't feel very hungry.
Oh, come on. Stu's rustled up a fantastic Cuban grilled salmon with tomato and avocado salsa. That's a lovely wine you've brought.
How do you know about the dying thing?
Well, we did some research into the local legends. One theory is she stares to see if you're her betrothed.
Her vision can't be 20/20. Oh, hi, Stu.
Oh, hi, you alright, Jeff?
Yeah, just saying about Arabella not having great sight.
Yeah, not surprising, really, with the veil.
Yeah, and behind that, it's just empty eye sockets.
I don't suppose the normal laws of optics apply, really.
I suppose not. Anyway, the theory is that when she works out you're not her betrothed, she's massively disappointed and it resonates with your psychic something or other, and then you die.
Or she's just vindictive and kills you. Sounds like a lot of hooey, frankly.
Well, maybe, but there was Ian.
Ian?
Yeah, Stu's cousin. He couldn't help staring. I mean, I told him, but... Anyway...
He dropped dead?
Yeah, instant creme fodder, just like that.
Sounds like a lot of bother. How did you explain that?
They just said natural causes, heart failure, and he took his food and wine for tests, but we never heard anything.
Does Arabella communicate at all? Ask her. Is it safe?
Just don't stare.
Arabella, can you communicate? Not saying much. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, levitating wine bottles is our favourite trick.
Well done, Arabella. Ah, well, there goes the Pinot Noir.
She doesn't like being patronised.
Any more rules, Arabella-wise?
Just don't stare or patronise. Normal courtesy, really.
True enough, I wouldn't mind having some spooky powers. Or if anyone stares or patronises.
Wouldn't we all? The death thing seems a bit extreme, though.
I think we've got a decent red in the rack.
Who else did you invite?
No one. I've got this thing on my phone for seeing who it is. See?
They look like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Great, I'll invite them in.
Are you crazy?
Arabella's perfect for them.
You're listening to General Infirmary FM. Please remember that we have voluntary AA sessions every Thursday afternoon on Ward 26 from 2 p.m. till 4 p.m. For all those wishing to attend, here's UB40 with Red Red Wine. There you go, I've fitted you one set of very sturdy bookshelves.
Oh, thanks, love. Now, how about fixing that lock on the toilet door?
What?
Oh, it won't take you 5 minutes.
Sorry, Mandy, I don't mind doing one job for you, but this is supposed to be a one-night stand. I thought you invited me for sex, not DIY.
Are you any good with decking?
Decking?
I bought some last week and I'd like it put down before the barbecue on Sunday.
It's 2 a.m. I can't see to put down decking.
That's alright. You can put up the new security light before you start.
Look, I work in IT. I'm not bloody Nick Knowles. Are we going to bed or not?
Okay, but before we do, would you put on this tool belt?
Oh, now you're talking. Does it excite you?
No, the curtain rail needs putting up in the bedroom before we can get undressed.
Right, I'm not staying any longer.
Don't go. I don't meet many men. The guy I met on Tinder last week was useless. Can you believe he drilled through a gas main putting in my central heating?
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Let me get this straight. You only get off with men because you need a few jobs doing around the house.
Oh, the best one was this bloke who exposed himself to me in the park. He was a dab hand at grouting. Such a shame he went to prison.
Don't you fancy me at all then?
Well, I do like the fact that you're quite tall.
Oh, thanks.
Aye, you're just the right height to put a new battery in my smoke alarm.
Well, that's it. I'm going.
Okay. Let's go to bed.
You really mean it?
Yeah. Can you feel those?
Oh, yeah.
No, not those. I mean the bed springs. They're poking into me. Could you flip the mattress over and fix them?
Really? I'll fix them if I can flip you over afterwards.
Oh, that'll be the skip I ordered.
Skip?
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't mind pulling up my old kitchen floor. Be love and get a sledgehammer, would you?
Please tell me you're joking.
Oh, and before I forget, I've got some ready-mix concrete arriving in an hour, so chop chop.
Looks like the floor's the only thing that's going to get laid here tonight. You're listening to General Infirmary FM, and our next song is dedicated to our outpatients undergoing dyslexia therapy. Here's the Village People with CAYM. Sketchibit was produced and performed by Pete and Fran Langelt. It featured the following sketches: Doctor's Surgery, Chicken Shop, One Night Stand, and Snowflake Henchman by Robert Mills. Footie Interview and Hospital Radio by Jamie McLeish and Andrew Kirkwood. And Ghost Bride by Micheal Orwin. The music for Ghost Bride was produced by Micheal Orwin. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast.